We just got back from Japan and we wanted to share with you the outfits we wore for the month of June. And if you're not familiar, June is actually rainy season in Japan. So we were a little bit nervous about the weather when we were packing for our trip, but we actually got really lucky, I would say, with the weather. The dates that we went were May, was it 28th or 29th?
No, I think it was like May 31st actually.
Was it May 31st?
Yeah. It was actually 31st through the 9th. Yeah, June 9th.
June 9th. We ran into rain a few times, but nothing where it was really heavy rain. It was more like light rain drizzling sometimes.
Yeah, and it depended when and where we were too. So we were in Narita, Nagoya, and Osaka this time. I think the only time it was downpouring was in Nagoya. The day we were leaving, it was in the morning, but that settled too. So it didn't last all day, and then it turned into like a light drizzle. So it was really not that bad.
Our mom is Japanese and she lives in Japan, and she was saying like, oh yeah, usually it starts really downpouring like mid-June, did she say? And not so much beginning of June.
So we had like a little bit of rain, but I don't think that was really part of the rainy season. It was just like regular weather conditions. So it started in the mornings, pretty cool. It was like 65 in the morning, so it was really nice in the mornings. And then most of the time during the day, it would get up to like 80. So as usual, we're gonna go over what we wore during our stay in Japan for the month of June. So here's the first outfit I'm gonna share. I got these pants from Anthropologie. I would say most of my pants and shorts lately are from Anthropologie because they have this line called Maeve, and it's specifically made by Anthropologie. It's like their brand, and they make these pants and shorts so comfortable. It's made with really great fabric. It's form-fitting, and most of the time it's light too. So this is light jean denim fabric, and it's cropped and high-waisted. Another look that I like the high-waisted. And since it's, you know, summer, cropped pants are great. So it has 2 pockets in the front, 2 pockets in the back, which, you know, more pockets the better for me because I just love to like stash things like, you know, tickets or my lens cap or something. It just always comes in handy. So all these pants have stretch in them too. And that's what makes them so comfortable and, you know, just great all around. I think, you know, for me, again, since I have like this curvy body type, I tend to go for these pants that fit my body and the curves a lot better. It's so hard to find pants that fit me right. And just lately, I've felt like Anthropologie is the place for me to find pants.
Yeah, because you have more of a pear-shaped body.
Yeah,
so
it's not straight at all. It definitely curves. And then on top, I wore a simple Uniqlo heat tech top. So it's like a really thin short sleeved shirt. And I could wear this as an underlayer, but a lot of the times I like to just wear it as a regular basic top and just tuck it underneath these pants. If it was raining, I would wear this cropped rain jacket. I found this at Aritza. I really like the color of it. I like that it was cropped and it had a hoodie, so it covered those rainy days. It didn't have any pockets on the outside, but on the inside, they had like this one hidden pocket, and it was zippered too, which I liked. And then for the entire time I was in Japan, I just wore my Converse, the low tops. It just matched with everything. It's comfortable, and I literally wear these shoes all the time. I just love them.
For this trip, I was having a lot of trouble deciding what to pack just because I knew it was probably gonna rain sometimes. I wasn't quite sure how hot or how cool it was gonna be. I knew the temperatures would fluctuate a lot. So I did pack a few shorts and I ended up not wearing any of them. And I ended up wearing these pair of jeans most of the time. And these are high-waisted denim with a little bit of stretch in them. I think it's about 1% to 2% with a wide cuff at the bottom. And these are from J. Crew. And I bought these, I believe, last year. And they have been my go-to jeans for several of my trips now. And what I like about them is that they're easy to style with, you know, any top, and they're just really comfortable. I don't feel like I can sit in them for long hours, not on a flight, but I did wear these for long train rides, walking around them all day, and I was comfortable the entire time. So I wore these jeans quite often, more than once on this trip. And what I would do is I would just change out the tops. So this top, I actually did not pack this top. I bought it while I was in Japan because a lot of the tops I packed I was gonna pair with my shorts, which were tank tops. And it wasn't really tank top weather for me, so I ended up getting this shirt at Zara. And I wore this a few times as well when I was there. And it's like this very simple white ribbed sleeveless top, but it has a little bit of like an accent here on the shoulders. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a lift here. I like that it has a little bit of structure right here. But yeah, it's a very simple top, but with a little bit of detail on the shoulder area. And that's what drew me to this top. And then sometimes when I'm not wearing this top, then I would wear this t-shirt, which I actually wasn't gonna wear this out. I was just gonna wear this as pajamas, but with the weather being the way it was and I didn't wear my tank tops, I ended up wearing this instead. And I wore this last time in Japan as well in March, and this is from H&M. It's a super cheap top, but I've been liking this shirt. And then for shoes, I packed 2 different sandals. Didn't even wear them. So I ended up wearing pretty much these sneakers the entire time. These are Adidas Samba shoes, and they're super comfortable. I could have wore sandals, but because of the light rain sometimes and also the traveling on the train and with a lot of people around, I just didn't want if someone accidentally stepped on me, that would kind of hurt. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna wear the sandals because they look better with the shorts anyways. Ended up wearing these the entire time.
Yeah, as Candy mentioned, we both brought shorts and tank tops and sandals, but we didn't wear any of that. It was just fine to wear like jeans, pants, short sleeves, and then, like I said, since it was cool in the mornings, I wore my jacket a lot too. So yeah, it was kind of, I thought it would be a little bit hotter than what we originally thought. So the next outfit is what I'm wearing. I have this, I think this entire thing is from Anthropologie. Again, love Anthropologie lately. These pants are the cropped Maeve pants again. I go for the Maeve brand because of their comfy material. I actually like this one a lot because I love the white stitching on it. That's what caught my eye initially. And then for the top, this is from Anthropologie as well. It's just a simple, basic tee really, but it has more of a form-fitting structure to it. It has like that ribbed design to it too, so it has like a little bit of a different look to it than just a basic tee. Oh, and underneath I am wearing a tank top from Uniqlo. It could be either one of those Airism or Heat Tech tank tops. I wear a tank top underneath just so it doesn't show the lining of my bra, because a lot of the times when you wear like light colored shirts, you can kind of see that you're wearing a bra. But if I wear a tank top underneath it, like a really thin one from Uniqlo, then it doesn't really show it. So it kind of gives you like that more seamless look when you're wearing a top like this. And then again, when it was raining, because I wore this in Osaka, and at night it was drizzling a little bit. So yeah, so when it was raining in Osaka, I would just wear this on top. This was the cropped rain coat, and I really like this jacket a lot. I actually wore it most of the time in Japan whenever it was cold or it was drizzling a little bit. And it's very light. I like that it's cropped. And it has an inside pocket, and it has a hoodie.
I like the color too.
Yeah, and the color is really nice. I like the army green color.
So next outfit I wore, I want to say I wore these pants 2 or 3 times on the trip. And I've had these pants in my wardrobe for, I think, 5 years now. And these are from Zara, and they're called the Marine Straight. It is straight up at the top, but then it does flare at the bottom, so it is like a wide leg pant. These are really comfortable. They have a lot of structure. It looks like it's 100% cotton, but it's not. It does have some stretch in it. But what I love about it is like that it's super high-waisted, and it's not like that in-between high-waisted, because I know some brands, they'll say their pants are high-waisted, but they're like a little bit below the belly button, or it hits just at the belly button. These go above the belly button, and that's what I like in my high-waisted pants. If you don't see your size on Zara, I would say check out Mango, because Mango also makes these pretty much exact same style pants, and so do other brands I've seen on other sites. With these bottoms, I either wore this top or the other top that I showed you, this one. But I liked it most with this top. This is from H&M. It's a linen blend. And what I liked about this was that the fabric wasn't stiff and it didn't wrinkle too badly because it is a linen blend. And I liked that I can roll up the sleeves, and it was comfortable. It wasn't stiff. And that's the thing about a lot of button-up shirts is I'll get a button-up shirt and I'll like the way it looks like in pictures, but then when I actually wear it, it just seems too stiff and I can't really move around. I usually wear a size small, but I did buy this in a medium because I like these tops to be a little bit oversized. And with these white pants, I wore these tucked in. But you can also wear these with like a tank top underneath or like a tube top and not tuck it in and just kind of wear it unbuttoned. So I think this is like a shirt that can go with a lot of different looks. So with this look and the one I'm wearing, when it was raining, I would wear a trench coat. And I think the trench coat is a really great staple piece to have in your wardrobe. It's a classic style. I don't think it really goes out of style. It's been around for ages. And I usually wear this on any trip where I know it's gonna be raining. So I did bring this knowing that it was gonna rain in Japan. And this brand is from Anita B. But I will say, I do love this brand and I have other pieces from this brand. I will not buy a trench coat or from this brand again because the belt part, you can't really tell now because I sewed it back up, but the fabric started like falling apart and I had to sew it back together, which was a little disappointing, especially for the price point with this brand. I don't think it should have fallen apart so soon, and it's not like I wear it every day. So if you're gonna get a trench coat, I would say go with another brand. Crystal, you have one from...
I have one from Amazon actually, and I've worn that a few times, and I've had it for at least like 5 years, I think. And there's no tear in it, and it was at a better price point.
I saw Zara has some really great styles, like very similar too. And also Mango had a lot of, actually Mango has a lot of coats that I like. I do like to buy coats from Mango and Zara. So next time, I'm not gonna buy any more coats from this brand and I'm gonna stick to some of those alternative brands.
Okay, so my next outfit is super simple, but it's a great summer outfit. So it's just this simple black sleeveless dress. It's 100% cotton, so it's very soft and it feels nice on your body. I wore this a lot during the summer, kind of like as loungewear, or if I would just quickly go out to go run some errands, I would wear this. But lately, I've been into wearing dresses and a shirt, kind of like a crop shirt like this over the top. And so both of these items are from Amazon. This one I got years ago, so I'm not sure if they still have it, but it was part of their Amazon Essentials brand. But you know, any store I feel like has this dress. It's just a simple sleeveless black dress.
I think Quince has something similar.
Yeah, Quince has one, which Quince has like better material than Amazon. So if you can find one on Quince, much better. And on top, this is what I wore. This is from Amazon, like I mentioned before. I like that it's denim, but it's really light denim. So it kind of just feels like normal fabric. I just rolled up these sleeves. It has a snap button here, snap closure. So it won't roll down, you know?
Keeps it in place.
Keeps it in place. And it also has snap closures. It has the buttons in front. It has two pockets as well up front with the snap closures. And then it has this cute tie at the bottom. I like this color combo too, like the black and the denim. And then with the shoes, like I mentioned, everywhere I went in Japan, I wore my Converse and it looked great with the Converse as well.
The last outfit I'm gonna share with you is my travel outfit. So whenever I travel, I wear the same outfit to my destination and then back home. I don't really think it's necessary to wear two different outfits because I don't really sweat that much anyways on my flight. It's less clothing I have to pack. So what I wore this time on this trip, I wore these cashmere pants from Quince. And Quince has really affordable prices, especially with cashmere, because cashmere usually is like in the hundreds, but they have a great price point. This is under $100. I love that they're affordable. The material's still really nice. And the reason why I went with these pants is because they are wide, like a wider leg on the bottom. Because lately, like whenever I see like these travel pants, they're usually like joggers or they're leggings. And I wanted something that was a little bit more loose, and Quince had it. So I went with these, and I would say this is kind of like a mid-rise. It's not quite super high-waisted, but I don't mind, especially for travel pants. I kind of like it when it's mid-rise. It's more comfortable when I'm sitting down for long hours, especially on this flight. It was on the way, I think it was like 12 hours. On the way back, it was like just under 10. So these are perfect, nice and warm. And then on top, I wore just a plain white t-shirt, and this is from a brand called Easy Standard. This is a cotton blend. It's super form-fitting, nice and stretchy. It's pretty thick, I would say on the thicker side. So if you get cold on flights, this is like a nice t-shirt to wear. This is not enough for me though on flights. Usually on flights, it's like really, they blast the AC, so I have to wear something else on top. So I wore my new sweatshirt from this brand called Violette. I actually recently fell in love with this brand, not for the clothing, but for her makeup. And then she came out with some merch and I saw this cream colored sweatshirt and I was like, I gotta have it. What I really like about this sweatshirt is not just the color, but the design on the back. I just love her logo. It's like embossed and it's so simple, matches with anything. And it's really soft material too. I really am glad I decided to make the purchase. So that was my travel outfit, and same shoes, just for my Adidas Sambas.
So for my travel outfit, same thing. I wore the same thing going to Japan and then coming back to the States. I just wear simple black leggings. This is from Athleta. I like Athleta leggings because they usually have pockets with them. A lot of them, not all of them. But I get the ones that have 2 side pockets, and always comes in handy. Also, there's a pocket inside too if you need to store more things in your leggings. But I also like to wear leggings on flights now because as you're using the bathroom, when you pull your pants down, you don't want the pants to fall to the floor of the bathroom because it gets really disgusting sometimes. So that's mainly the reason why I wear leggings on flights. Plus it's pretty comfortable. So then underneath I wore the Uniqlo Heat Tech scoop neck top. Again, I wore this as an undershirt for extra heat, but I also wear it as a basic top too. So it had multiple purposes while I was in Japan. Over that, I wore a sweatshirt. This is an oversized sweatshirt from Alo. Alo is my other brand that I like to go to for athleisure wear because I do like their design. And this is, again, like a basic sweatshirt, but it has a nice structure to it, so that's why I like it. It's very comfortable too. And then for extra warmth, as Candy mentioned, we get really cold on flights sometimes. And for, more layers, I wore this jean jacket. This is oversized, so it fit fine over my sweatshirt. At first I thought, is this too bulky? But it wasn't that bad actually.
No, I like the way
Yeah,
it looked.
so just wore this over the top of the sweatshirt. I think I just took off the jacket once before we got on the flight because we were, sweating a little bit as we were walking to our gate. But on the flight, I think I kept this on the whole time. So I guess it was just the right amount of clothing for me on this flight that we went on. It was United. And I like this jacket a lot too. I wore this while in Japan. This is an oversized jean jacket from And Other Stories. I just randomly found it. I've been looking for an oversized jean jacket, and this was better than what I've been looking for because it's softer material. So it's easy to roll up the sleeves. And it has this nice draping look to it too. And then for the shoes, I wore these new trainers from Beckett Seminon. We've talked about Beckett Seminon before, where they make handcrafted custom shoes. So it takes some time to get the shoes, but once you get them, you will probably love them because they are high quality. They're very comfortable. You could tell that it's really well made. And so I wore these while traveling to Japan. And then going into the travel luggage, what I usually carry is this Low & Sons backpack. This is the Luggage. This Luggage backpack is my go-to travel backpack now for my carry-on item because it fits so much and it could fit underneath your seat as well. Plus it's durable, it has so many pockets and organization. I like the side pockets. So many good things about it. If you want a more detailed review, we have a couple videos on it, so check that out. And then another thing I like about this backpack is it has this trolley sleeve, so you can easily put your backpack on top of your carry-on suitcase, which is an essential when you're traveling because it's really annoying when you have to carry the backpack on your shoulders because it gets really heavy, or if it doesn't have a trolley sleeve and you try to put it over your handle and just like flops around everywhere. So it's really nice to have luggage that has a trolley sleeve. So if you're not going to use the trolley sleeve, you can also zip this up too on the bottom. You can also zip it up top, but you can put items in here and use it as a pocket too. So there's like multiple ways you can use this bag. And then for the suitcase, we recently both got a new version of the Quince carry-on suitcase. So this is the Quince carry-on suitcase that we recently got. And this one is great because it has a front pocket. I love Quince suitcases, but the only thing missing for me was this front pocket, and they just came out with it. So I definitely got this one. And then Candy has the same Quince carry-on except without the front pocket, because she wanted the green color, or I'm gonna call it Tiffany blue.
Yeah, it's kind of a Tiffany blue color.
Since she loved that color so much, she got the one without the pocket, because for some reason they don't have the color that she wanted with the front pocket. They only have it in certain colors.
But once they come out with that color in the front, with the front pocket, I'll get that one. Yeah, I'm pretty picky about my colors, so. And this is the bigger carry-on, and we flew with United to Japan, and it was just fine. Like, it fit in the overhead compartment with no problems.
And then since we're on the topic of luggage, for the bags that I carried around Japan, I mainly carried around this tote. This is a Nisolo tote. And this is usually my go-to travel item. Whenever I go to any destination, I carry a tote with me because it's easier to carry all my things and grab my things from a tote, like a camera, for example. It has pretty good structure to it, and you can find your items really easily within this tote. So, and it feels really good on your shoulders too. I don't really have a problem with it being like too heavy or too much. Like the straps are very soft and comfortable on your shoulders, so it doesn't hurt me at all. I've walked around with this tote for hours, and you know, I'm just fine carrying it everywhere.
My travel backpack is very similar to Crystal's. The brand is the same, it's Low & Sons, but the material is different. Hers is like a nylon material, and mine is a leather material. And it's not a stiff leather, it's lambskin leather, and it's really, really soft. It's like a buttery soft type of material. It's very flexible. And as far as like function, they have all of the same, pretty much all the same features. Holds a lot of stuff, has all, you know, the side pockets, the front pockets, the top pocket, has a laptop sleeve. And we have a whole, you know, YouTube video going over these backpacks. But I would say the only difference really is in the back here. You know when you put your book bag under your seat on the aircraft, and you know how like the straps kind of like stick out, and it's kind of annoying, especially if you have an aisle seat, because it goes out in the aisle and it could trip someone. So this doesn't really have a place where I can tuck it in, where it doesn't get in the way, whereas Crystal's does. And I really like that feature on her backpack that mine doesn't have. So that's the only thing that I feel like I like more about Crystal's bag, but I like the style of this one more, so that's why I went with this one. When we're like, you know, sightseeing and stuff, I used another bag from Low & Sons, and this is one of their newest bags. This is called the
Aoyama?
Yes, it's called the Aoyama bag. The reason why I was drawn to this bag was because I can wear it so many different ways, and it's elegant. The material, so this is also a leather material, but they also have it in nylon as well. It's that buttery soft leather, and I like the strap. I love how it's thick, and I like the way they put their logo on the strap. It's embossed, so it's not like right in your face. So the way you can wear it is you can either wear it as a crossbody, which that's how I usually wore it, like this. And the way like how this like moon shape is, it really like hugs your body. And there's like a secret pocket right here where I can easily grab my my cell phone. So I really liked that feature of this bag. So I can wear it as a crossbody, but the one I really liked about it is where I can wear it if I wanted to dress up a little bit, and I can carry it like a purse like this. I thought that was so cute. I really wanted a bag like this, and now I can have a bag like this and also a purse, like a 2-in-1. So I know they say on the site you can wear this 3 ways. So basically there's another strap, it's in here, but basically it makes the strap even longer where you can wear it. So I mean, to me they're both crossbodies, but it's basically even longer, like a longer purse, but I don't really like it that long. I like it short, more like in the chest area. Love how there's a lot of organization in here. I also like this, I don't even know what this is called, but they have this in all of their bags, like this little chain or hook where you can easily grab like your keys. So like
a key
ring or something. Yeah. So like I usually attach my
key leash. Sorry.
Key leash. Yeah. Okay. I put usually like my keys on here or my little pouch that has all my essentials. So that way like I don't have to dig through my bag and I easily can like just pop it out. Another accessory I used was a bandolier strap. This is something that we have on all of our trips. I just can't live without a bandolier strap. It's basically a phone strap. So if I'm not using this bag and I want my phone even more accessible, like that's pretty accessible, but if I want it even more accessible, I'll put a bandolier strap on my phone and I'll wear it as a crossbody. This time on my trip, I took this one because it matched my outfits more, but usually I'll have like the nylon strap, just like a basic black that has hooks on it.
So this is the strap that Candy was talking about. It's usually a nylon strap. This one in particular has a pouch, a lipstick pouch. I like to use it for my chapstick because I always use chapstick. I can't live without chapstick. So it's nice to have it here with me all the time. And then since this strap, it has extra D-rings on it, like this little hook, you can attach other things like this heart pouch. They have lots of different pouches on Bandolier. They have an AirPods case, they have little pouches, they have bigger pouches. And this one in particular, it has a little hole or a little slider
yeah.
where you can put your straps through. Or you can just use this attachment here and hook it up to your D-ring, which this is what I usually did. I just hooked it up here because it was just easier to add this on. And then I like to use this pouch mainly for coins because in Japan you're gonna have lots and lots of coins. So yeah, I still have my Japanese coins in here. But yeah, so this is what I usually have with my bandolier is this case, which has, you know, the pouch back in the back so you can store cards and ID, and then the strap and pouch that go along with it.
Last but not least, the little details, the jewelry that we wear. We used to never really share this, but then we had people ask us, well, what necklace are you wearing? So we've decided, like, you know, we should start sharing the jewelry that we wear. We both really like wearing necklaces from Goriana. I have several necklaces from Goriana because they make styles that make it really easy to layer necklaces. So I tend to go for Goriana. Right now I'm really into pearl necklaces and layering with pearls. So if you like the pearl look, Goriana started making pearl necklaces too. I feel like it's like a trend right now. So if you go on other jewelry sites, I'm sure you'll find, you know, that brand making their style of pearls. And then for earrings, I wore these a lot this time. These are from Quince. They also make really affordable, high quality jewelry. So I'm really into their jewelry right now. An accessory that I always take on my flights now is AirPod holders. And I found this one last minute on Amazon. I think it was like, I want to say under $15. So basically, you know, I put my AirPods in this little slot right here and it slides right in. And so when I'm traveling, I can have these on and not lose my AirPods. Like that happens a lot when I'm traveling. It's like they'll pop out and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm like struggling to find it. Or I'm like, it's just like, it just frightens me that one day it's gonna pop out and it's gonna fall down a ditch or something. But yeah, so this is like a really good item to have, and they have various styles on. You can find, I think Crystal got hers. You have one from Etsy, right?
Yeah, I liked mine from Etsy a lot, but I don't think they sell it anymore because, you know, Etsy is, everything's handmade most of the time. So you might not find what I got. So that's nice that Candy found one on Amazon.
Yeah, because I did want the one that she had and they didn't have it anymore. So I bought this one on Amazon. I used to have one from Bandolier and I do still have it, but it's like a really thick chain. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to wear a thick chain this time, and that's why I found this one instead. I love the simplicity of this chain. It's nice and thin and it layers really nicely with my other necklaces. So this is going to be my go-to AirPod necklace now.
Yep, so same as Candy, I love Gorjana jewelry. So I have a necklace up here. This is the letter necklace, it just has a C. And then underneath that, I have a necklace from Uncommon James. That's my other jewelry site that I like to go to. And then rings, mostly lately I think I go to Gorjana. I like this big band one. I've been wearing this a lot lately. And for earrings, I like J&Co jewelry is my latest one that I like. But also Quince, as Candy mentioned, really has high quality jewelry at great prices. And one of my favorites is this ear cuff. I wear this every single day. So, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
So I hope you enjoyed this review of what we wore to Japan in June. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Bye.